If I have to hear one more promptless dickhead using a checkpoint more than a year old and no Laura's talking about the limitations of SD, my temples are going to cook off like Krakatoa. All right. AI image generation isn't going anywhere. It's a fact of life, and every second it's bleeding into more and more media. And it's staying, you got it? Accept that. Breathe it in. Comics, animation, porn, memes. You're gonna see more of it every single day until you die or society collapses in on itself and we all start shooting each other with muskets from the back of motorcycles. If you're a part of it in more than just a superficial way, if you're not just shitposting to make your friends laugh, there's only one program in your universe at this moment. Stable Diffusion 1.5. Oh, dall-e 3 is great. You made a picture of Pepe the Frog beating John Cena. Oh man, it's so hilarious. Use it all you want. It's not open source. It's a faucet, and the guy with his hand on the tap has a really fucking bad sense of humor. Maybe you're thinking of SDXL. Shut the fuck up. It's not ready. Call back in 6 months. If you want consistency and control, you use SD 1.5, and the only way to use it is with checkpoints and LoRa's, and the only place to get them is CivitAI. I'm guessing you don't know what any of those words mean. All right, in the crudest possible terms, a checkpoint is a large model and a LoRa is a small model. A model is a set of instructions that guides the program as to how it selects and generates images. 99% of making images with Stable Diffusion is picking and adjusting and combining models. It's the difference between this and this. Most of the so-called limitations of Stable Diffusion or AI in general can be overcome with the right model and a bit of trial and error. CivitAI is the only name in the game when it comes to a model catalog. And that's a pity, because the site's busted as fuck. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The search function, for whatever reason, only displays about half of the things tagged with your search terms, when it decides to work at all. Favoriting a model takes approximately 2 years, and I'm pretty sure that the site is run by Finns or space aliens or something. But there's just no alternative. There's Hugging Face, but good luck using that. To get anywhere with Stable Diffusion, you're going to have to sort through thousands of models at a glance, and their interface is just going to expand your busy work, keeping track of everything by a factor of 1,000. You're going to go to CivitAI, you're going to make a free account, and you're going to turn off the NSFW filter. Look, I'm going to level with you. You're going to see some fucked up stuff. But the fact is, the filter is not only going to keep you from seeing a huge number of good models on purpose, it's also going to hide safe for work ones by accident. Just gird your loins, plug your nose, and brace yourself. I don't even see them anymore. Oh, how do I get started? How does it work? Can my computer even run it? Where does it come from? All right, first things first. To run SD 1.5, you're only really going to need a graphics card with 4 gigabytes of dedicated GPU memory. You can check that on Windows by going to the Task Manager, Performance tab, click on GPU. NVIDIA is preferred. If you have a graphics card less than 10 years old, you're probably fine. If not, you're going to have to do it at the library. And if you get caught, just remember, you don't fucking know me. I didn't tell you anything. I'll leave the SD 1.5 download link in the description along with everything else you're gonna want. As for a base model, for your basic, starter, meat and potatoes checkpoint, just grab any LoRa, that's one word, specifically the no VAE FP16 safe tensor version. If it's around 2 or 3 gigabytes, you've got the right one. Download KL F8 Animate 2 VAE. It'll help the final images come out with the right colors and not look all fucked. You'll find a models folder. Inside, there's a subfolder called Stable Diffusion. Inside that is where you put your checkpoints. There's also a subfolder for VAEs where you put the VAEs. The neat thing about CivitAI is that when you click on sample images, most of them will tell you the checkpoint and the prompts and the settings and all the shit that you need in that regard, so you don't have to ask. Are you overwhelmed? Lost? Oh, God, there's so much. I, like one in authority, would rend the thorns and am rent with the thorns. Oh, how do I know if there's a LoRa for Tomoko-chan from Midnight Dino Panic 1979 OVA edition? Oh, God, help me. The landscape's moving at 1,000 miles an hour. There's 200 new models every day. Every week a breakthrough, a new killer app, a new revolution. In 6 months, we might be on a completely different program with completely different quirks and rules. In a year, we might be generating feature-length animated movies in our basements and uploading them to Newgrounds. It never stops moving. And if you blink, you're in the dust. You snooze, you lose. You sleep, you weep. You nappa, you get slappa. You slumber, a cucumber. You catch up on some Zeds, you get out of my heads. You slumber,
Burger, I don't want to talk about nothing else.
I am here for you. From the pulse of the net to your open skull cavity. Something doesn't work? You tell me. You're looking for something? I have it already. I want you to get ahead of the curve. I want you to create. I want you to win. I want to see what you've got. This is Fuse, and I've got your back.